I mean, fight him. But what it is, he's scared of fighting David Benavidez, And that's what it is, If David was so easy, he wouldn't care if it was Mexican, black, or whatever. But he knows that David's stronger, he's bigger, and he's hungrier, I mean, I have a lot of respect for him. Right now, I think I wouldn't call him pound for pound because he lost to Bivol, But he's a dangerous fighter. And we're not afraid to take challenges like that and risk our undefeated record, with somebody like him, But he just doesn't want to take the opportunity or the risk to losing to David Benavidez and take all his fame. He lost to Bivol, not a problem. If he loses to David, David becomes a superstar and he's forgotten. That's what I think.
Once again, Jose Benavidez Sr. has Canelo's name in his mouth. Says Canelo does not want to fight elite fighters anymore. He should retire and play golf. I mean, does David Benavidez have a fight coming up next month? He better hope to God that his son trashes Caleb Plant, because if he don't, he won't hear the end of it. I mean, when David Benavidez got stripped because he tested positive for cocaine, did we say, well, maybe David Benavidez should retire? Maybe he should become a drug dealer. When Benavidez came in overweight and got stripped for the second time, did we say, well, maybe David Benavidez should stop boxing and open up a restaurant since he likes to eat so much? This talk wasn't happening, well, it was happening from the haters, but it wasn't happening like it was now until Canelo lost to Dimitri Bivol. And then it continued with a Triple G fight because it didn't end like people thought it would end. I didn't even want to see the fight. I thought it was unnecessary to have a Triple G Canelo 3. I think the fight Jose Benavidez Sr. is referring to, who is Canelo's Mando at the WBO. John Ryder has a better resume than David Benavidez. I mean, I like David Benavidez, but how many elite fighters have David Benavidez faced? He's barely facing Caleb Plant next month, a fight that should have happened years ago when they were undefeated champions. And what do those Haymanites like to say when it comes to Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence? When Crawford fought Brooke and he fought Porter, he fought Errol Spence's leftovers. Is that how they put it? Well, same thing is happening here, right? David Benavidez is fighting Canelo's leftovers. Senior also says his son has 3 contracts to fight: Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, and Dave Morrell after Caleb Plant. Well, once he completes that, we'll come back and talk about that. But for right now, your son has not fought any elite fighters. And he said those are fights Canelo did not want to take. That's a lie. Jamal Charlo turned down $7 million. Demetrius Andrade could have fought Parker, which John Ryder stepped in and fought and beat. And that's why he's the WBO Mando. And this is why he's fighting May 6th in Mexico instead of Demetrius Andrade. Then Benavidez Sr. says his son might campaign at 175 next year because his body might change. I got news for him. His son has been straining to make 168. I think a move has been long overdue. I hope Benavidez does everything he says he's going to do. Hope he follows through with his plans. But for right now, you have Caleb Plant in front of you, the first live body you have faced. And I'm picking David Benavidez to win the fight, but I don't think it's going to be an easy task. So let's concentrate on that first. Anyway, what do you think about David Benavidez Sr.'s comments? Canelo no longer wants to face elite fighters, even though he's planning to fight Bivol in September, and John Ryder has a better resume than his son. I am not calling John Ryder elite, but he does have a better resume than David Benavidez. Those are facts. Leave your thoughts in comments below. Jay Beasy, I'm gone.